Hey guys, so it's been about 4 days since I've gotten out of the hospital, and I've just been sitting here thinking that I wanted to keep some sort of track of everything that's been going on. I've posted a lot on Facebook, and just to start, I want to thank everybody for all their outreach that you guys have been sending me, the text messages, the Facebook posts, the shares of my GoFundMe page. It has been a huge weight off my shoulders. One, knowing just how many people care. Two, getting the potential financial burden. So in return, I just kind of wanted to keep everybody in touch, like with what's going on. So like I said, I've been out of the hospital for about 4 days now, and to be honest, I feel pretty great. I didn't think I'd feel this good this quickly. Getting out of the hospital the first day, I was still in pain, but I had kind of resolved that I didn't want to take pain meds because I didn't like the way they made me feel. And I still have quite a bit of discomfort, but it is easing up every day. I'm, slowly getting more and more energy as I walk. But just to I just wanted to mention that to you guys before I start. But just to start at the beginning, the whole reason why this happened, the whole reason why I got the liver transplant is because I was diagnosed when I was 15 years old with a liver condition known as PSC, primary sclerosing cholangitis. And it typically wasn't that big of a problem. Many people didn't even know I had anything wrong with me. But the issue is that one of the strictures in my bile duct, the liver, was slowly closing. And when it closed enough, it caused a lot of pain, and I'd have to go to the hospital for about a week and a half, get it basically opened up again, and then antibiotics for a long time. And some of you guys may have remembered those Facebook episodes where I was going through that. But each time it happens, it gets a little bit worse and it's a little bit more dangerous. So I was placed on the transplant list last year. And lo and behold, on October 1st, I got the phone call offering me a liver. At the time, I was inside of a class. I walked outside into the hallway and just fell to the ground. I leaned up against the wall and started kind of freaking out, having a panic attack. I messaged everybody that I knew, as far as my family, asking them, what do I do? I have this liver offer on the table. I could accept or reject. But as I asked those questions, I realized that this is an opportunity for me to take control of this disease rather than having to wait for it to hurt me again. So I decided, yes, I was going to take it. I immediately left that meeting and I got on the road. And the video you're about to watch is part of my process going through that. It was funny. I woke up this morning and I was headed to a class on facilitating on presentation. And I've always wanted to be a motivational speaker because I've gone through a few challenges in my life, this being a big one. And I wrote down, I always talk about just taking it one step at a time. And that's literally what I'm doing right now. I am so terrified. I don't necessarily know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen tonight. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. I don't know what's going to happen in a week. All I can do is tackle the bigger challenge that's right in front of me, and that's getting to the hospital, which I probably should not be on the phone filming this right now, but I felt like this might be the only time that I have the time, because I guarantee you my anxiety is only going to increase as the night goes on, and I get more scared and more terrified. But I'm just going to take it one breath, one step, one action at a time. We'll see how it goes. So that was literally about 20 minutes before I walked into the hospital. They immediately took me back into what they call rapid in and out for surgeries that are time sensitive. And 9 hours later, I was actually going into surgery because it didn't happen until 11:30, I think. Everything's still a bit fuzzy about that time period, but I do have a few pictures that I was going to show just to kind of catch people up to now. Granted, some of these are going to be kind of hard to look at, but I promise you they were even harder to endure. So this is actually the day that I was going into surgery, that night. I was getting extremely nervous, but I had a couple friends come by. This was right after my surgery. Obviously, I wasn't very, awake for it, but I wanted my family to take pictures just so I know where I was coming from. The following pictures are kind of hard to look at, but they kind of help me understand where I'm coming from. Nasty scar. But luckily, I did have an amazing view. And unfortunately, I had some crazy things that I had to endure. But I'm livening up. Me and my brother were exhausted from our ordeal. But I tried to stay positive as best I could. This was actually after my first walk, and the actual doctor who did my procedure. The day before I got to leave, trying to enjoy that last morning, and finally I got to go home. So you guys have kind of been caught up. Now I'm at home resting. The doctors are still saying it's going to take me potentially 3 months to fully recover. I plan on shortening that. But again, I just want to thank everybody for following along. I'm going to probably try to make a few more videos to show my progression. I'm taking pictures every day, my blood pressure, all that stuff that the doctors are making me do. But I am improving day by day, and a large part of that is thanks to all of you guys sending me your support, because God knows I could not do this alone. But thanks again.